Hello my dear friends, I would like to talk about operation graphs. As we know, a graph is a set of vertices and a set of edges. So we can say the operations sets applicable to graphs. And here, first of all, I would like to discuss about union of graphs. Let G1 and G2 are be two graphs like these graphs. Then the union of these graphs denoted by G1 union G2. And definition is like this: V1 union V2, comma E1 union E2. What it means? It means if we want to get union of two graphs, for getting that, first of all, we are writing the set of vertex each graphs. Then we are writing the set of edge of each graphs. After that, you are finding the union of V1 of V2 and union of E1 and E2. Example is here I consider this graph as we can call this graph G1 as G1, and this graph we can call G2. V G1 is equal V1, V2, V3, V4. That is the set vertex of this graph. V1, V2, V3, V4. And EG1 is equal E1, E2, E3 and E4. That is the set edge of this graph, graph G1. That is the graph G1. E1, E2, E3 and E4. Then let's go to this graph. On graph G2, VG1 is equal the set vertex of graph G2, V2, V3, V4 and V5. V2, V3, V4, V5. And AG2 is the set edge of graph G2 is equal E1, E2, E3, E4, E5 and E6. E2, E4, E6, E5. Then I am going to find the union of vertex this graph G1 by G2 and the union of EG1 and EG2. As we know, to getting union two or more sets, we are writing all elements each sets. It means union of two or more sets, it is equal to it is including sets to exist elements of all given sets. So the union VG1 and VG2 is it is equal, as it is clear here we have V1, V2, V3, V4, and here also have V2, V3, V4 including V5. The set of vertex union of these sets it is equal V1, V2, V3, V4 and V5. Then I am going to find the union of V EG1 and EG2. As it is clear, in this set we have E1, E2, E3, E4, and this sets we have E2, E4, E5 and E6. So the union of this sets and this set it is equal to E1, E2, E3, E4. We have E2 here, E4 also here, E5 and E6. It means the union of this set by this set, it is equal from E1 up to E6. Now, the between vertex V1 and V2 we have the edge number 1 or E1, okay, in this graph. Then the edge 2s it is exists between V2 and V3. V2 and V3. This edge is in here. After that, E3 is it is an edge between V3 and V4. V3 and V4. It is also in the graph G1. Then E4 is between vertex number 5 and number 4. Number 5 and number 4. This is this one. Then it's number 5. This is between vertex number 3 and vertex number 5. Vertex number 3 and vertex number 5 is this is, and the second one in the graph G2. The last one, E6 is E6. E6 is between V4 and V5. V4 and V5. This vertex is vertex number 6. And this is vertex number 6. This graph is union graph of G1 union G2. Like this we can get the union of two graphs. One more thing I want to say here, if we have this joint graph or this vertex, this joint vertex, two graphs, then the graph, the union of these types of graphs, we are generating by G1 plus G2. It means, and here we have two different graphs. They don't have any same vertex. Thanks for watching this video. See you then.